Hi guys, so I'm going to read my Year 3 English book. So this is very interesting. So I'm going to read this. This is the second piece of work because I read the first piece of work but it wasn't filming. So let's start with this. Sorry, I thought I was going to burp, but I didn't. I cannot speak. Anyway, please take me back to the king, Ganymede told the eagle. Ganymede? But the eagle just flew away and left him behind. He was ordered to gill up the corpse for God. God? Ganymede did as he was asked, but he didn't do enough. Suddenly, a cloud of smoke. Sorry, my other hand got tired. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have to pause these. Anyway, suddenly a cloud of smoke was floating above him, and in a flash he found himself back at the king's palace. So that was a happy ending? I can't remember this.
Pause recording button.
Okay, I hope this is better. I've taken my phone case off, so it might be easier to hold my phone. Anyway, Juno. Juno is queen. I think that's supposed to say queen of the gods. Her month is Jane. I think that's supposed to say June. Her pet was a peacock. Notes of Venus, god of love. Venus is born at the sea. Oh no, at sea. She marries Vulcan? She didn't want to marry Vulcan. She fell in love with Mars. Mars? Vulcan captured Venus and Mars in a net. He forgives Venus. She fell in love with a man named Troy. Troy? She has a son called Aeneas. Aeneas. Aeneas?
Video stabilization. Pause recording.
So this is, I think they're called word pyramids or sentence pyramids. But this is one of them that I made. A unicorn. A pink unicorn. A pink unicorn flying. A pink unicorn flying softly. Flying softly? A pink unicorn flying softly like a butterfly. And then this really annoyed me because there was something here, but there's just glue there now. So, I'm going to turn the page. Oh no. This is something about armour, I think, but I wrote it wrong. The shiny stammer turns the owner to stone. Always a great way to sell your product. The shiny armour kills the owner. The silky clothing turns the owner into a kazan. What's a kazan? What's a kazan? Is that supposed to say cousin? No, I don't think it is. silky clothing moans the owner. The glimmering helmet covered the whole wanna. Glimmering helmet hides the honor. But that would help them! Right. Silky, silky, silky. Cushion! Ah! Glimmery, glimmering, glimmering. A sound. So what's your living room like? Oh yeah, in my living room we got a couch, and on the couch we have loads of sounds.
Stop. Pause recording. Button.
Okay, so I've just checked over this bit that I'm going to read, and I think basically what's happened is I misinterpreted it, whatever the word's supposed to be. Anyway, I think I misunderstood it, because I don't think this is what we were supposed to be writing. This sounds like a Disney movie, and I think they were more like a Harry Potter kind of thing, but I don't like Harry Potter. Right, I'll read this. So there's headings, and then I wrote between them, and it's really funny. Quest planning. Characters. Gods, mortals, animals. A deer and can rat. They're both young and small and happy. They're also very naughty. Magic object. Weapons, clothing, jewellery. Twigs, leaves, rocks and branches. Setting. Temples, houses, mountain, underworld. In a deep, dark forest. The forest was in England, in London. London, ordeals and perils. The monsters. Tests. They were a humongous pack of wolves. I want to know what's on the next page. Who were hunting for their puppies. What? I'm concerned. Quest planning sheet 1. Oh, we got more. Choose gods, mortals, animals. Magic object. This is pretty much the same thing as I just went through. What is this? The 5 wishes. Once upon a time there was a girl called Chloe. I think that's supposed to say Chloe. Why? Why did I put Chloe as the name of the girl? Who's Chloe? She lived alone in a deep, damp, dark, cold cave. What? This is getting concerning. One day she ran quickly through the forest next to her. Why? When she got home, she saw a fairy who was absolutely tiny. The fairy gave her 5 wishes. Her first wish was to have infinity sign pounds, and she did. Her second wish, to live in a palace. And indeed, she did live in a palace. Right. Alone, alone, alone. Palace, palace, palace. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so I just read this next bit. I read the first line and I'm like, oh, I remember doing this. And then I read it and I'm like, I don't remember it being this dark. What was wrong with my 8-year-old brain? Anyway, this is called The Monster in the Wood. Deep in the woods there was a strange sound. A big, hideous monster was found. Hail bashing the monster's head made him hide in a flower bed. I think that's supposed to say flower bed. You could hear the monster cry. Then after that he will sigh. When the monster left the bed, he walked into a tree and banged his head. If he didn't find a place to lie, the poor old monster would suddenly die. Where's this darkness come from? Waterworld. Woo! At the pool at Waterworld, there were suckers which sucked the people right under the water. What's wrong with me? The water was prickly, coming out that it popped all the dinghies. Who takes a dinghy to Waterworld? The water slide makes you go underwater. That's what they're supposed to do. The monorail, there isn't a monorail at Waterworld, goes upside down and falls into the deepest end of the pool. The ladder, it's just a thin bar so you just fall into the bottom of the pool. Wow. All the lockers lock your cloths in there never to come out ever again. Oh dear. Welcome to Waterworld. We will lock away your clothes and you'll never see them again. Yet again, I have pre-read this while I was resting my arm. So let's read this bit. Right. Hello, can I create a frake? Deafening Cyclops Man. Deafening Cyclops Man, I think that's supposed to say deafening, has 3,000 eyes. Then it won't be a Cyclops. Anyway, he breathes fire just about enough to make the whole world burn in 1 second. His fingers have deafening sharp claws on the end of them, which were as sharp as a knife. In his mouth were 2 layers of sharp white teeth, which can tie an animal up. What is wrong with me? And we come to a poem, and this actually spells Chloe right. Like I said, what was the whole thing with Chloe? Who even is Chloe? I don't think I knew a Chloe when I was in year 3. Anyway, so Chloe, kind and great. I think that's supposed to say found, but but it has a K in it, so it looks so wrong. Anyway, I'm just going to read found. found a giant chocolate cake. She thought she saw what was on top, but it was a can of pop. She walked round the shop with her fingers numb. I think that's probably from a song. And then she found some Bubbles gum. Oh no, sorry, Bubbles gum. I think we're nearly at the end now. Burying the dead! Oh no, sorry, burying the dead, as in the fruit. People made a kind of table shape through they buried the dead people. When they die, the animals eat them. The graves are memories of the Stone Age. And then, funnily enough, it says at the bottom, check your spelling of bury and memories. Memories. Da 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 da. Oh, there's a drawing here. I don't know why the drawing is off. I'm probably going to lose said drawing. Yeah, I think I just ripped out the book. Anyway. This monster had a square eye on its face, a triangle eye on its stomach, and a rectangle eye on its neck. My monster has 2 wiggly arms and it has 4 very sharp claws. Why? I had to go very dark again, didn't I? It has 1 very sharp fang. I had to make this, like, as terrifying as possible. Pretty quickly, apparently. It has a spotty body. I'm sorry, what's going on? My monster has a square, smiley mouth. It has 2 square ears. What's the thing with squares? The monster has a dot for a nose. And we did have a picture of the monster, but I'm sure you just realised that is no longer. I just destroyed my own drawing. 1. The father of Romulus and Remus, Remus, was called Mars. Oh, we're back to this planet thing again. The wolf. Sorry, didn't eat Romulus and Remus because it was friendly. Ooh, there's a wolf. Is that a wolf? Yeah, that's a wolf. There'll be nothing there. Why do I keep ripping pages out? What's wrong with me? Sorry, I'm going to have to rest again. This is hurting my wrist holding my phone in front of my face. Anyway, I'll be back in a second. Okay, this one is on powerful verbs. The boy rushed into the classroom, as he was late. I am going to hurry to the party later because I'm so excited. The monster burst into the room and spoke. The jellyfish dived in a strange way. The eagle took flight and swooped down low over the sea. I spotted a large crab and it nibbled my... Oh no, sorry. Dinger? I think that's supposed to say finger. The waiter strolled to the table and almost spilt the tray. Well, why? The lion crawled into the living room. The snail crept into the room and slithered around the floor. Frank was frightened, so he sped out of the haunted house. Who's Frank? Who's Frank? Frank Sinatra. Why do I think of these things? I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Not moving on. Ow! I just injured myself with the book. Writing in the third or first person. Ooh, exciting. I was a shy girl, and I liked nothing more than to hide in my bedroom and read my comics. My favourite comic... Oh no, it doesn't say comic. My favourite was Spider-Man. Spider-Man? And I dreamed of having Spider-Man's powers. I don't even like Spider-Man, so what is this? I thought that it would be fun to jump between two buildings and climb up skyscrapers. I wished I could do that instead of being bossed around by my older sister. I liked going to school because I could get away from her and play superheroes with my friends. I promise this can get better. And why do I have a piece of paper that says stomach on it? Be gone. Spelling contractors. I'm having school dinners today. I don't want to play that game. Let's see how dramatically I can read this. I'll help you when I finish this. She didn't leave me any. There isn't any butter or milk in the fridge. We couldn't find it anywhere. You shouldn't go in there. Oh, I remember writing this. We're the ghosts of Parnell Square. Come and speak to us if you dare. We stand on top of rocks to open doors and window locks. We'll creep around the square all day to make people run away. When we've got the square to ourselves, we steal things from outside shelves. I'm sorry I keep pausing. I've been in the pool earlier and I was leaning on my shoulder weird, so I'm pretty sure I dislocated my shoulder or something. But anyway, I will read these last few pieces of work. So this is fronted adverbials. In the blink of an eye, I will disappear into thin air. Because when I was 8, I was obsessed with like magic shows and magicians, like Paul Daniels and Stephen Mullen. Anyway, moving on. Before long, I will move house, never to be seen again. Because I'm going to another country at the other side of the world. In the distance, there's a deep, dark wood. And at the other side of the wood, you will find a park. Then you can feed the ducks. I mean, leave it in the comments below. If someone told you that there's a wood in the distance, would you want to go and feed the ducks? As fast as he could, he tried his best to toe. I think that's his best to win the running race. But he fell over and the rest of the class rushed past him and he came last. As quick as a flash, the cat was fast asleep in the cat basket in the living room next to the telly. After a while, ew, there's a massive lump of glue there, ew. The bagpipes stopped playing in the middle of the night. Who's playing bagpipes in the middle of the night? Unfortunately, the wacky warehouse was shut down. Warehouse? And then it's a house that comes to life at full moon. Without warning, you to brush your teeth before you get dressed for a very busy day at school. As soon as she could, she will clean the carpet in every single classroom at your school and every other school in the town. Unexpectedly, jumped out and the window and got expelled forever, never to return to this school. That's kind of what expelled means. Without a sound, climb up the heel wall. What's the heel wall? At that very moment, the cat escaped into the deep, gloomy darkness. Surprisingly, the back door locked, so they have to use the front door. Are you there was a raised line. The top of the hard step. Who would put a raised line at the top of steps? Under the mattress there was a cat. A kitty. What's a kitty? There was a kitty. There was a cat under the mattress. For 7 years, the trees have been growing. The trees have been growing for 7 years. Right, this needs folding out a little bit. With a flick of the wrist, the tree was gone. The tree was gone with a flick of the wrist. On Wednesday, we do recorder practice. We do recorder practice on Wednesday. Oh, we're on the last page. If you didn't finish your homework, you're grounded. You're grounded because you didn't finish your homework. All along the sea, the lay beautiful shells. The beautiful shells lay all along the sea. Eight weeks ago, I went to the dentist, and that is it for my work. I don't know if you can tell, but most of the time I didn't do what I was supposed to do. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you next week. Bye. Sorry, I forgot. So I will see you next week. Unless you are following me on my Instagram or TikTok. My Instagram is I think you can find it just by typing my name in, Macy Dale, but if you can't, then it's Shell O'Reilly, like what this channel used to be. So SHELLORILEY. So give me a follow on there, and my TikTok is Macy X Lazy Town, MACYXLAZYTOWN, all one word. And also I have Snapchat now, and that is Macy Dale 6 or Macy Dale 06. I'm sorry, I forgot what my Snapchat was. I'll update you on that next video. I'm sorry. Bye.